Hello everybody, welcome to today's session. In today's video, we're going to look at the impact that the US Congress have done by passing the Stop Bill. How will it be impacting the US dollar? And on its impact on the US dollar, how will that be affecting the market conditions for the coming week? And what potential trading opportunities we might find with those setups. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video and share with a few friends that you believe will also find value in it. So let's get into it. As you can see right now, the US dollar yesterday, obviously, it passed the passing Stop Bill. What this basically means is that the meaning of the Stop Bill is also known as a continuing resolution, or CR, and it's a temporary measure that the Congress takes in order to avert government shutting down when they can't agree on a regular budget bill, right? So that means they'll have to take some measures in the budget in order to actually control, running the government on a daily basis. So for instance, right now, the Congress passing this Stopgap Bill have cut some expenses. Like for instance, they won't be aiding the war in Ukraine. They won't be aiding it anymore. So they've reduced a couple of expenses to their roster so that they can actually keep running the government. Now, how will this be impacting the dollar? Because obviously, as traders, that's what we care about. I believe in the short term, like for instance, once the market opens, so let's get back to the chart. I believe once the market opens, we will be having some kind of a negative, the dollar will be negatively impacted by this. And the reason why I believe, obviously, this is my opinion, guys. So the reason I believe that is because investors will find it hard to invest in a country where the government can't agree on a budgeting bill. Because, for instance, the large investors that can actually make an impact on the dollar with their investment obviously don't run projects solo. Sometimes they do make partnerships with government. Now, if they can't do those partnerships because they don't know which product or which project won't be funded on the coming budget bill, that's kind of risky, It's like you're investing in a place where you don't have that certainty of what your destiny is, It's kind of risky. So those big investors will find it, kind of risky to invest in such conditions. So that's why I believe the dollar in the beginning of the coming week will be impacted negatively. So this is only the technicals as I analyzed it last week. I was anticipating to see prices reach until somewhere here, retrace, and then take up until somewhere here before they start this major retracement and then continue being bullish. Now, with this fundamental that just hit, I believe prices have a possibility of doing this thing right here, continuing this bearish trend, retesting here, and starting this retracement. And then once it reaches here, that's when it will take off. That's how I anticipate the US dollar to play out this coming week. Obviously, this is just my bias, and I'll be watching the market closely to see if prices will play out the way I think they are, or they'll continue with if the investors won't do that, and it will continue with this normal trend where I'll be looking for prices to push until here, then give us that major retracement. So on Monday, I'll be watching to see how the market's reacting to this news very, very closely. So how will this be impacting other currency pairs? Obviously, we understand the USD JPY. Should the dollar start retracing, we'll be looking for that kind of a retracement because it's on a weekly resistance structure. You can see right there, prices are on a weekly resistance structure, and it's a very strong resistance structure. As you can see how it reacted while prices were here. It was a major retracement. So currently, I'm anticipating to see some kind of retracement for prices to fall until somewhere here before we continue that solid bullish trend. On the EURUSD, prices have also reached on this support structure. So I'll be anticipating to see some kind of a retracement. Possibly this will be the first target, obviously, these ones right here, and then prices, those will be the final targets. So on the daily, I think it can be much clearer. So you can see on the daily how it is. Prices are now on this support structure. So the first targets will obviously be somewhere here. As you can see how it reacted here, here, and here. And then after that, I'll be anticipating to see a continuation until prices reach somewhere there. And then we might look for that continuation, as the dollar is inversely correlated to the EURUSD. So that means once prices become bullish again on the US dollar, the EURUSD will start going back down, right? So that's my view on the EURUSD in this coming period. So this is GBPUSD. Obviously prices have broken below here. So we were anticipating to see prices retrace until somewhere here and then pump there to drop due to that US technical analysis for last week. Currently, what I'll be looking for, obviously you can see on Friday prices closed with a lack of momentum. So with the bill being passed, I'll just be looking for prices to retrace and hit these targets this coming week. Should the dollar not react to the fundamentals of the stop gap, obviously prices will keep on falling and reach this target this coming week. Gold, obviously inversely correlated to the US dollar. It was falling like crazy, creating low after low. Obviously the trend is still bearish, we can't deny that, and we are looking to continue with that trend. However, we'll be looking for some kind of a retracement here before we take that move. So that's what I'm anticipating to see happen on gold. So that's as far as the US dollar goes. Now, how will the US dollar be impacting JPY? Obviously, the Japanese yen is inversely correlated to the US dollar. So on Friday, prices closed here with a doji. Obviously, prices have already broken below this low, but I believe if the US dollar starts dumping, JPYX will take off. So what I'm looking for right now, for me to actually take a trade on JPYX, I'll have to wait until the trend changes. Trading against the trend is insane. It's bad, it's no good. So if the US dollar reacts to the fundamental, I'll be looking for early entries once prices break this trend and give us a retest here. I know that's a one-way ticket for prices to pump until somewhere here, because that will be the beginning of this crazy bullish move, right? So that's what I'm anticipating to see happen on JPYX. Should the US dollar not react to the fundamentals? Okay. Excuse me. So should the US dollar not react to the fundamentals and they keep on being bullish, obviously prices will come back here and then give us that beautiful bearish continuation that aligns with the trend. So however it plays out, we'll be good to go. So how will this be impacting the other JPYX pairs? EURUJPY, obviously prices, as you can see here, are starting to look kind of bullish. It's been in this sideways range for a while. Prices have been ranging for a while. All of this is just a crazy sideways range. So prices have broken above this descending trend line, and we're looking to see if prices will continue pushing higher until it reaches here. So for that to happen, the US dollar must not react to the fundamentals for prices to continue taking off. The stop gap must not negatively impact the US dollar. But if it does, then guess what? We'll be looking for sells on this currency pair, because JPYX will be buying crazy. Prices will be on this resistance. We'll be looking for some kind of a change in trend, and then we'll be looking for continuation for prices to dump until somewhere here at around 155. So that's my view on EURUJPY. CAD-JPY, we can see here prices. I'm looking for prices to keep on dumping and push until summer all the way down here, because obviously we can see even the trend and the momentum that's kicking in, it's crazy, solid bearish. So should the US dollar react to the fundamental, obviously this will be the move. We'll be looking for prices to keep on dumping, give us some kind of a retracement before we continue with this solid heavy move. So that's my view on this coming week and how I anticipate prices to play out and some potential trading opportunities that we might have in the market. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do give us a like, share this video with a few friends that you believe will find value in it, and we don't want to miss out. Till next time, guys, I appreciate you all. Take it easy out there. Let's have a great trading week.